All right, moving on. Jacob says, I have built a directory for a niche service and I'm sending cold email campaigns with some responses. I'm working on my sales videos. What's the number one thing you would focus on? Your best tip for someone at this point in the program? Um, Great question, Jacob. I would say, honestly, the video part of it could probably be omitted right now. We're testing with that, but the video email part is time consuming, right? Even if you do the universal welcome video strategy, there's still like that custom intro part that has to be done, or if you've got a VA, you can have somebody do the GIF images and all that. But we've been testing a lot lately with omitting that so that we don't have to record those videos and just basically go into a sequence based on what we just straight up cold email. And then once they reply back to confirm their information, then we have the directory listing optimized to the standard level. VAs do that. And then they identify through that process what they need. Like what are they lacking? What are the gaps that that particular business has in their online presence? Do they need a website, or do they, even if they have a website, is it a shit website, a junk website that's not performing? Because in the tree service industry, that template that I've created crushes it. And so flat out, we just like, you want pretty or you want performance? Because my sites perform. We don't sell pretty, we sell performance. You know what I mean? But we find out, do they need website? Do they need GBP optimization, or do they need reviews? That's kind of like front end services. And then we have, sequences that we're working on for that as well. We can plug them right into that appropriate sequence. And that way we're not wasting time. I'm not saying that wasting time, guys. I built my agencies through video email. I'm not kidding. It works, but it's time consuming. And we're trying to make this more scalable so that it doesn't require as much of your own personal input. You really shouldn't have to put much work into a conversation or initiating until they've raised their hand and said that they're interested in having a conversation. And with the video emails, it's a way to convey a message to them without at their convenience, without interrupting them or without them putting up their defenses, because you're just conveying information and value in that video email and hope that they respect that and contact you to, get more information or find out more about what you do or whatever your pitch is in your offer. The problem with that is that's a lot of work to prepare all that to send to somebody you don't even know whether they're going to open it or they're going to see it. And even if they do, if they're going to respond, that's a lot of work. And again, don't get me wrong, I did that for many years and built my agencies that way. But if it's more scalable, what if you plug them into automated email sequences based upon what is discovered that they need, what gaps they have in their online presence, and you plug them into a sequence that pitches something that solves those problems. And then once they've raised their hand or found something that is that piques their interest, then they're going to reply back. And now you're having a conversation with somebody that's already predisposed, right, to be more accepting of what your message, instead of putting up their defenses. So what I'm saying, to be more efficient, is we're testing with other methods outside of just the video email. And Jacob, I would encourage you to do the same. What's more important is the offer. If you have a good offer, then you don't have to educate them so much to get them interested in it. So figuring that out, only way you can figure that out is to have more conversations with business owners in whatever industry you're working in and find out what's compelling to them, right? And then you craft an offer that speaks to that. Then it becomes much easier to sell or to even get initial interest in, right? Because it's something compelling. So instead of us trying to force what we think they need and what was likely going to help their business, we should try to find something that resonates with them and craft an offer around that and use that in the front end. Well, how do we find that out? Have more conversations. How do you have more conversations? Do more cold outreach. Get more positive replies in. Okay. Get over the video email part and pick up the phone and call them. I found in the tree service industry, the guys while some of them appreciate video emails, the guys just want to talk on the phone, no shit, or SMS, but more so the phone. They don't even like to get on Zoom calls. They just want to be on the phone. So we do that. We accommodate that. We do a lot of phone calls, but that's what it takes in my industry, right?